Adjustment of the knotters. Start by removing the screws from the knotter cover to lift it. Next, remove the screws and take off the side cover. Adjustment of knotter twine. Finger with the needle. Remove the securing screw carefully and lift the knotter. Repeat the process on the other knotter. Turn the star wheel by hand until the actuating arm moves forward, releasing the knotter. Turn the wheel clockwise by hand underneath the machine so that the needles rise. Stop turning as soon as the twine finger starts to move. At this point, check the measurement between the twine fingertip and the needle, which should be between 2 and 4 millimeters. If there is a discrepancy, follow the adjustment instructions below. To adjust the twine finger, loosen the 3 nuts. Move the piece by pulling or pushing its base until the measurement between it and the needle is between 2 and 4 millimeters. Once in the correct position, tighten the 3 twine finger nuts. Repeat the process on the other knotter. Return the knotter to its original position and reinstall the screw and its respective nut. While tightening the nut and screw, use a screwdriver as leverage on the knotter base to ensure proper fixation. Repeat the process on the other knotter. Adjustment of the retaining disc. Turn the star wheel by hand until the actuating arm moves forward, releasing the knotter. Turn the wheel clockwise by hand underneath the machine so that the needles descend to their lowest point. For proper operation, the retaining disc should be positioned at a distance of 0 to 2 millimeters from the retaining clamp. To adjust the distance, start by loosening the nut on the endless shaft. Using a polyurethane hammer, carefully tap the end of the shaft from the worm gear side, moving the shaft and pinion upwards. With the same hammer, turn the gear until the recommended distance of 0 to 2 millimeters is achieved. In this case, we achieve a 0 distance. After adjusting the retaining disc, return the shaft to its original position and tighten the nut. Repeat the process on the other knotter. Adjustment of the twine finger position. Start by lifting the knotter. To do this, remove the nut screw assembly. For this adjustment, the needles should be fully lowered. With the needles fully lowered, the twine finger should be at a distance of 3 to 5 millimeters from the end of its base. If there is a discrepancy, adjust as follows. Loosen the two nuts holding the twine finger adjustment spindle. Turn the spindle until the twine finger tip is within the recommended distance, i.e. between 3 and 5 millimeters. Tighten the nuts, holding the spindle in the adjusted position. Repeat the process on the other knotter. Adjustment of the knife holder arm. Lower the knotter to the adjustment position. First stop. The knife holder arm will be correctly adjusted when its maximum distance from the knotter foot is between 8 to 15 millimeters. Easily checked with a 15 millimeters Allen wrench. If the measurement cannot be achieved, the arm should be replaced. Replacement of the knotter blade. Replace the blade immediately whenever it is damaged or worn. Start by inserting a support shim on the knotter. For replacement, simply disassemble it by removing its two fixing screws. Be very careful when handling the blades during removal, as they have sharp edges. Check the condition of the blade, and if necessary, replace it. To reposition the blade, reinsert and tighten the fixing screws. After that, remove the support shim and lower the knotter. Reposition and tighten the nut screw assembly of the knotter. Adjustment of the pressure between the disc and retaining clamp. The adjustment of the spring pressure against the disc and the retaining clamp should start with a measurement of 3 millimeters. For adjustment, start by loosening the nut. Tighten the screw until the initial adjustment distance of 3 millimeters is obtained. For this, we recommend using an Allen wrench of this size. With the correct measurement, tighten the nut. Repeat the process on the other knotter. Adjustment of the pressure on the latch. If there is low pressure, the latch will not pull the thread, resulting in an incomplete knot. On the other hand, if the pressure is excessive, the latch will not release the knot, and the thread will break. The pressure on the flat spring can be reduced or increased by adjusting the nut. In this case, tighten the nut to increase the pressure on the spring. Do this on both knotters. Adjustment of the actuator. Start by manually turning the machine's wheel clockwise. Turn the wheel until the position of the crank aligns with the needle support arm at its highest position. Next, for better visibility, remove the washer from the actuator arm roller. There should be a clearance of 1 to 2 millimeters between the roller and the teeth of the actuator arm. To adjust, loosen the screws holding the support and star wheel to the baling tunnel. Move the actuator and star wheel assembly until the recommended clearance between the roller and the teeth of the actuator arm is obtained, i.e. 1 to 2 millimeters. For this, we recommend using a 2 millimeters Allen wrench to check the measurement. With the adjusted clearance, tighten the screws holding the star wheel and actuator assembly. Finish by inserting and locking the washer on the actuator arm roller. It is emphasized that for the use of this equipment, safety measures must be observed and followed rigorously to protect users and operators. Therefore, before putting the equipment into operation, all safety measures and instructions mentioned in the instruction manual must be strictly adhered to.